Good morning, everybody. I see YouTube is already uh, talking. Hey, Cyberfan, how you doing, man? Hey, Acquisti, look at you, man. Hello, long time no see. Yes, sir, Hamza. We're going to play a little bit of Assetto Corsa Evo. Hey, come on, Cyberfan. Be nice. Be nice, guys. You're all my number one, man. Don't worry. Jacob the Ghost. Hey, long time no see. Yeah, I was playing a little bit of Assetto Corsa yesterday. Evo at night. Just by myself here, just having fun. And, you know, I just decided I want to play a little bit more today. Let me get my color, I think, a little more. Needs a little more yellow. I changed the lights in my office here a little bit. I think this looks like real life from what I can see. It has a slight yellow tint, but not so much. Oh man, I understand. Busy with school, totally normal, man. Yeah, I was playing yesterday. I saw Misha's video on Assetto Corsa Evo 0.5, and he was driving this Porsche right here, and he had the Porsche behind me. Like this is, you know, people say that I flex when I change when I change steering wheels. That's flexing, you know, driving an Assetto Corsa with the actual Porsche. You know, just chilling in the background. And he was trying to do a sub 7 time. I was able to do a 7-minute time yesterday, almost to the second. I actually took a picture because Assetto Corsa is not registering best times yet. Yes, so my best time was 7. I don't know if you guys are 7:00,370, and it's the best, the last lap here, or best lap down here. Obviously, it's not the big one there. So it wasn't bad, but I was thinking, like, can I go sub 7? It's the same as here, Decor. Same as here. Oh, Cyberman, you skipped school for that? Oh, nice, Oregon. Nice, Oregon. Jacob, nice, Jacob. Oregon, yeah, it's fun to drive around, and you know, I think they should get the prices lower on the DLCs. To be honest, I think they're pretty expensive. Yeah, I'm enjoying Assetto Corsa Evolution, Hamza, and I spent some time yesterday just kind of going through some of the buttons that I hadn't done before. Like now, this will get my traction control. Like let's go here to the drive seat. So we are in the Nordschleife version of the track, in the the tourist version, and so here now it does change the traction control. So as I move up and down, it gives me a little more, not traction, yeah, traction. It goes all the way to 7 when I go up here, 6, 5, 4. So I'm leaving it around 5. The DRS button, now I have this one as my DRS button. So when I click it, it'll open the DRS. I don't know if you can see. There's a little... No, you can't. It's not on the vertical. There's a little bit. There's a blue light that comes on and off here. That's the DRS opening. Oh, you can't see it. Because I found the buttons for the cameras. Because I didn't have it. You can see. Let me move forward a little bit. Oh, this paddle shifter. There you go. So, this is DRS now. I can press DRS and it opens and closes. And as you press the brake, obviously, it closes. So that's a lot of fun. What else? Oh, this is what was this one? Oh, the ESC level. So I can get like 0, 1, or 2. It was 0. This is the performance mode now in the car. So if I click advanced, it goes into a higher performance mode. So performance mode number 3. You can kind of see the lights. I can move the camera just so you guys can see what I'm pressing buttons and it's doing. Like if I go comfort, it'll go down. And 1 is the least, 3 is the most. Yeah, I was just messing around with the buttons, directional buttons here, just getting everything kind of, oh, the pit limiter. So yeah, just kind of messing around, just having fun with the buttons and all. And also I found out you can move the cameras even outside the car, which is super cool. That is something you can't, you know, always do in other games, like easily. So if I want to move like a little higher, you know, so we can see a little better ahead of me, I can go lower, which is pretty cool. I'm enjoying 0.5 update, and I hope that they keep improving. I was hoping, to be honest, oh, it's not H pattern. I was hoping they would add the free roam, because they were talking about the free roam. All right, let's go. And I hope that they also add some other things that are missing on SimHub. So SimHub still don't know the track time, the best time, last time, that kind of stuff. I'm hoping that they add. Are we in a simulation? I think so, man. You didn't take your red pill. Went on the wrong side of the... Oh, is it? Oh, let's go to one then. Thank you for that. I didn't know that, Mojo. What screen size? This is a 65-inch TV. Triple, actually. I have all three. And that's the only problem when I'm driving here. Go here. Let me show you. So that's, well, we're not on a super hot lap time. That's the left side. The right side, I got the left side also. Oh man, I love the Cadillac steering wheel also. I'm very happy with it. Oh, tires are cold. So yesterday I was able to get a 7-minute flat time. Misha was a little over 7, but he didn't practice and he was just kind of, you know, just getting into the game. Triple 65s, yes, they're triple 65, 4K, and 120 hertz. Go off. I'm trying to read the chat and drive. That's always my biggest issue. What are you on about, Decor? Tires are still cold. The track is still cold. Do you have a Forza Horizon? Yes, and if you go to my channel yesterday, I started the live stream playing Forza Horizon 5. Ah, man, I can't anymore with Forza. They make it so hard for people with steering wheels to play that it's just annoying at this point, so I just avoid it now. I don't think I'm gonna be playing on a live stream anytime soon. Dude, don't spam, Saad Pro. Don't spam, please. Yeah, we're going off onto the grass. I'm still warming up the tires and I'm trying to read the chat. I was doing well yesterday by myself. Thank you, Aquisti. It really gets on my nerves when people spam. The easiest way to get muted. And we're driving a Porsche today, which is rare. I like Porsches. Hey, LH Studios, how you doing, man? How do you get that wheel on the R12, Hamish? So I am releasing my tutorial soon. I'm editing about a third of the way into the editing process of the tutorial. So when I made this steering wheel, I recorded everything, and I will post my tutorial soon. Yes, this is the new Moza. I mean, I have the R12. Not this one is Cadillac's. This is the new Moza. Yes, on the passenger seat here. What's going on, Quantas? How you doing, man? What's my favorite car apart from the S65, S60R, and the CT5? Oh, that's a good question. I don't know if I have any other, like, right now that are my favorites. Could have lowered the DRS. That's something I always forget, is get the DRS down. Oh, the wheelbase? Yeah, the wheelbase is new. No hate. This is, for me, new, right? The R12's been around for a while. It's new to me. Yeah, the tires are good now. Just a track that is a little bit green. Ow, 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 ow. Thank you, Blake. If you guys like what you're seeing, please don't forget to double tap to like and subscribe. I come live streaming every morning about 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I have tutorials on my channel. The tutorial on the steering wheel is dropping soon. I am finishing editing. I recorded, obviously. I have the steering wheel working here. And it should be on by next week, I think, if I get the time to sit down and finish it. Yesterday I was supposed to be editing, but I just wanted to play a little bit. So I was just going around Nordschleife here yesterday, just a little bit. I did a race with the Mercedes. And I also was trying to beat Misha's lap time. You've been trying to get into sim racing, man? R9? 4C back strength. Yes. Sorry, I'm reading like just a little bit. But yes, between the R9 and the R12, even the R5 and R3, the difference is mainly the strength. The features are pretty much the same. The steering wheel, you know, the construction, the build. Even the case, I think it's the same from the R9 to the R12, for instance. If you have the budget, I would tell you, like, go with the R12, but R9 is going to serve you very well. I had a Fanatec before, and I gotta say, I like the Moza system a lot better. I think the customization, all the ecosystem stuff, not being in an enclosed system like a blocked system, you can't use another steering wheel on a Fanatec unless you have an emulator. That kind of stuff is super annoying. Thank you, No Hate. Yeah, I'm not driving as I usually would. If I stop reading the chat and just focus on driving, I'm gonna do a lot better, but you know. Is Logitech G23 a good starter? It depends on what you're talking about in terms of good starter. So, if we're talking about like you got it for free, or nearly free, used, yes, I think it's a good option. But if you're gonna buy a brand new steering wheel, a G29, G23, whatever G you wanna go, man, just go for something like an R3 that's direct drive. Can you make a sim racing setup tour? I have several videos on tours on my channel, so you can check it out. It's all over my YouTube channel, my TikTok. I have a bunch of videos. Let's turn off the pit limiter. Oh, Daycore and Cyberfan, I don't want to mute you both, buddies. Come on. Move on from that. I don't want to mute both of you. Hey brother, I have a Moza R5 with a Trustmaster TH8 shifter, but the shifter I can't bind. What do I need to do? Depends on what game are you talking about. Which game is being hard to bind on? You should be able to. It doesn't make any difference what steering wheel you have with the shifter. I have a different brand shifter. I don't have a Moza shifter here. But guys, come on. #1 title. Neither of you are going to get #1 if you continue arguing. Let's keep it positive, guys. Let's keep it positive. It's Friday. Friday fun. That was a close one. Thank you, Manic. Yes, sir. We're playing Assetto Corsa Evolution today. The latest update when we are in the new Porsche. One more. Ah, I didn't do the turn right because I was trying to show myself here. We crashed. Bang. Let's go back to the pits. I don't want... I think it's annoying. I wish we could just disable damage already. Like, truly. Does the air conditioning work? So all the buttons here work. As you can see, I was changing cameras here. All the buttons work, but there is no air coming out of here. I don't need it. I checked your videos. You got a cool setup. Thank you, Blake. Should it be driving and reading the chat? Well, I'm on a game, Giant. Do the air vents? I answered. You have a trick for the understeer. Parting, shoot, man. Go ahead. Do you think it'll be enough time to play American Truck Simulator? I don't know if we're gonna play American Truck Simulator today. Maybe later. Tires are cold again. You've been stuck? That's how do you get stuck playing one game? I mean, you didn't buy other games? Forza Motorsport? That's a good one. You can disable damage, pretty sure. Not here yet. You can't. And I'm reading the chat. Did I damage anything? Let me see. I gotta move my damage out of there. Let's put the damage up here. The damage is behind the chat window. Actually, there's a lot of stuff behind the chat window. Wait, let me just move stuff around here. Here, let me show you guys what I'm doing. Otherwise, you think I'm crazy. So I am fixing... There's a bunch of other, like, little windows here. The leaderboard and a bunch of other stuff. This is... I have the tire information there as well, but since they have it here, I might as well just keep it. We put this here and maybe this down here. Yeah, that sounds good. Some of the telemetry data is not going to SimHub still. Whatever the case is happening. I think they just didn't release it yet. That is not SimHub's fault. It's Assetto Corsa's fault. What monitors do I use here? I have a triple 4K 65-inch TV set up here. Is this gutted a real interior or purpose built? It's an interior of a car that I gutted out. A Volvo S60R. Looks like a single curved ultra wide. No, this is triple flat. Here, that's the right side. This is the left side. And tires are very cold now, so I gotta be real careful. This game really punishes you if the tires are cold. Would be cool to have all the car info on a laptop screen on the passenger. I have it here. That's why I have that. That my SimHub thing is what's showing there, but this game's not still working with all the telemetry data. Like for instance, I could have the map here, but the map's not working on this game. This is the map window, and the reason why it's SimHub draws the map based on the lap time, so where it starts and stops the lap, and if it doesn't have the time, it can't draw the map. Ooh, lighty. Yeah, tires are very cold yet. But I do have information on the computer. I have information on the game itself. How's the latency on a TV that big? Very low, man. Very low latency. This TV is pretty good. TCL Q7. You should check it out. It's good for gaming, and it's not expensive. Has 120 hertz. Pretty good. Don't worry, man. I hope to see you again, boy. Yes, we are in Nordschleife. And I damaged the car a little bit because I can tell it's not driving the same. Do I get pretty immersed? Yes, it's pretty immersive, man. Especially like when I'm playing with the lights off. Right now I'm live streaming, so I keep the lights on so you guys can see the dashboard a little better. But at night or when I'm alone, like yesterday, I was playing with the lights off, and especially with the Philips Hue I have here, they give you a pretty immersive feeling. Not only that, but I have the Buttkicker. Oops, too much. The Buttkicker that's vibrating, so that makes the simulator feel alive, you know, like the steering wheel, the force feedback of the track. Assetto Corsa Evolution, in my opinion, is now the best game for force feedback. It has so much detail in this game. So I really, dude. What's the difference? Assetto Corsa Evolution is still like under development. This one is the new one, the modern one. Everything here is new. The graphics are better, the cars are better. Customization is way better. Like I can change pretty much everything in this one. And for, you know, anybody that sim races a little more, you know that's super important. Yeah, the Buttkicker is down here. You can see the Buttkicker on my pedal camera, which moved again. I mean, it didn't move. It's not moving. Let me fix this, because this is something I fixed yesterday on another camera. Oh, but I won't be able to do that here. That's going to take forever. Yeah, just I'll do that later. Because while I'm running the game, my streaming PC gets really suffers. All right, I think. It is working. I just can't move the window now. There we go. All right, let's go back to the track. The Cadillac steering wheel. Is that a Volvo dash? Yes, a Volvo S60R dash. Did you turn a car into a sim, or is it a normal car somehow hooked to a game? It's a sim. It's in my home office, FG. Right. Can you still get on highways? No. This is not a car anymore. This is just the interior. Which game? Assetto Corsa Evolution. Do you use a computer? Yes. Cadillac steering wheel? Yes. How much does the full setup cost? $700. How come a Cadillac steering wheel? I have a Cadillac CT5V in my garage. I want to have the same steering wheel in my simulator as well. I have the Volvo one. I have a bunch of steering wheels. Direct drive, and if so, which one? It's a Moza R12. Yes, direct drive. What is the difference between AC Evo and normal? Well, apart from more than 10 years of development difference time, it's a completely different game. Assetto Corsa Evolution is a brand new game that they launched. Graphics are better out of the box, not better than Assetto Corsa with a bunch of mods. This will have a free roaming from the developers, not mods, but you'll be able to get mods here as well. The cars are more realistic. The physics are way better here. The map, this Nordschleife is considered the best Nordschleife ever. Where's my old BMW setup? It's in my garage, taken apart. I built it for a friend of mine. He has a newborn baby, and he asked me to take it off, and so I brought it to my garage. The E60 you're talking about, probably. Are you driving a 992 GT3? Yes, sir. I am. Yes, only 700. My tutorial will break down all the costs. $700 will pay all car parts, all the wood parts, you know, to get the structure, metal, carpet, arduinos, to get all the buttons to work, everything like that. Obviously, $700 does not cover the TVs or the PC, but that should come without saying. I'm talking about the sim rig. I'm an auto electrician. Can I build this, or do I need good PC knowledge? Yes, you can build this. You don't need PC knowledge. I don't have PC knowledge, and I built it. I use ChatGPT for the whole stuff. I mean, Al, come on. Obviously not. $700 doesn't even buy you a PC, buddy. It's the rig, the physical thing that makes my simulator special. I don't know why people don't understand that part. It's so straightforward. $700, man. Obviously, I'm not talking about the PC. Was this a middle life crisis purchase? It was not. I didn't purchase it. I built it. My middle life crisis purchase was my Cadillac CT5e, maybe. The real car. Thank you, FG. Man, I'd love to make this a business too, but the problem is I have a full-time job that pays me very well. I work from home, it's super convenient, and I get to do this as a hobby. So, you know, I have fun, I live stream to you guys, I make tutorials. The day that I start making like a simulator for business, maybe I'll lose the passion, I don't know. Turn here. Thank you guys. Thank you for subscribing. Can you play on a 2060 cards AC Evo? I don't think so, man. I have a 4090 here, and it's still suffering a little bit on the triple 4K. Let's open the DRS. Thank you, Xander. No, I wouldn't build and sell. Like I said, I have a full-time job that pays me well. It doesn't make a lot of sense for me to do that. So guys, don't forget to double tap to like and subscribe if you want to see more live stream and tutorials. I have tutorials on my channel. If you want to know how I put the Cadillac steering wheel here, my video is coming up next week. I recorded it, I am editing, and it should be out. If you want to get the CarPlay, just check out my channel. It's already there. That's the tutorial. I have the tutorial to build the whole thing. I have a bunch of tours, a bunch of videos talking about the behind the scenes and stuff. So make sure you check out my channel. I have a bunch of information there. Am I into iRacing? I used to play iRacing a little more. I'm not anymore. I don't like their renting, you know, proposition. I don't like to pay monthly for, you know, a game that I want to buy and play. So no, I haven't been playing iRacing for about maybe 2 or 3 years now. I've been playing other games like Assetto Corsa, Assetto Corsa Evolution, Assetto Corsa Rally, BeamNG Drive, American Truck Simulator, Euro Truck Simulator, that kind of stuff. Does the skill transfer to real life? To a degree, yes. If you're talking about real life going to the track, yes, it does. A lot of real race car drivers will practice on the simulator. Verstappen does. I mean, all the F1 guys do. And yes, it does translate. If you're asking about, like, could I cut up better or drive faster on the highway? No, that doesn't translate better because that's about luck, not about skills. You're gonna get yourself into trouble now or in the future if you do that in real life. So what I tell you is it does reflect, you know, improves your skills driving on the track, yes, and it makes you get that thing like beating out of your system. But when you drive in real life, you're pretty normal. I drive pretty normal. I'm very proud of the fact that I have my driver's license for about 25 years now, and I never got a ticket, not even a parking violation. Pretty simple. Just follow the damn law. Just stop. 55. Like, don't argue with the law by breaking it. That's simple. Get to the straight here so I can read the questions a little better. It's kind of hard when I'm learning. How much was everything excluding the wheel, PCs, and TV? $700 for a movie. Thank you, Fast Route. Volvo S60R interior is sick though. Yes, it is, especially the Spaceball. We're driving a Porsche 992, so that's why the I'm using the paddle shifter behind the Cadillac steering wheel. Thank you, man. Thank you, Frasers. What is my daily? The Cadillac CT5V is my daily now. The one with the same steering wheel. I really like this steering wheel. That's why I built in my simulator. I have the Volvo one here as well. Look, this is the Volvo one. And it also fully works on the simulator. It's a pretty cool steering wheel. I like the size. It looks bigger. It's about the same size, almost to the millimeter as a Cadillac. I don't know. It's just the older steering wheels. They look bulkier. And I have this Moza CS Pro, also pretty cool steering wheel for rally. I have the truck steering wheel, obviously great for trucking. And I have the KS Pro. And I have a BMW F30 steering wheel and have a Audi. I don't even know what Audi that came from. It's an Audi. Follow the gosh darn law, people. Yeah, that's a simple concept. Oh, look, I knocked that cone down. Go over it. You always wanted one of these setups? Dude, my tutorial's on my channel. Show us the back of it. You can see the back of it in all my TikTok videos, man. I can't move the camera around. I can move the camera sideways like this. I can show you guys the sides. Like, this is the side, right side, and this is the left side. But I can't, you know, get out. I'm not going to get up, show you around. This is not a tour live stream. This is a playing live stream. How long did it take to build the setup? It took about 3 weekends to build the first version. Then I've been doing this for about 4.5 years now. What's my dream car? The Cadillac CT5V, man. That's my dream car. And the Volvo S60R, and I have both cars in my garage, thankfully. I'm very, very happy, car-wise. Can you tell me what display is being used? Yeah, it's a triple TCL 4K 65-inch TV with 120 hertz, and it's called Q7. The model is called Q7. Yeah, I changed the pedal camera. It's on just the gauge cluster now. But if you want, I can keep the pedal camera. This car is not as exciting because I don't use the clutch because it's paddle shifter. Do you have a seat next to you? Yes. You can see this is resting on my passenger seat. Call shotgun. Nice, man. Can you use the shifter? In cars that use an H pattern, yes. This car here is a Porsche 992, so it's pedal shifter. I am using the manual shifting with the pedal shifter here. Yes, nearly, I drove about 60,000 miles on it. So I got this gauge cluster with about 98,000 miles, and I've driven about 30,000 miles before I got the odometer to work. And then I driven another 30,000 miles. Lighty. No drifting allowed in Nordschleife. Do the dash instruments track your mileage? Yes. How much was the setup? $700. Just move the chat to the top left corner. I prefer on the bottom left corner. I don't have to look up. I can just look left. Bro's not fooling anyone. Who do you think I should be fooling? Android gamer. And what kind of fooling do you think I would be doing? Does it have a good force feedback? Yes, Maxter. I have an R12 here, and to be honest, the Cadillac steering wheel is actually lighter than this KS Pro. Or about the same weight. I'm gonna put it onto the scale, just to make sure. From what car do you have? I have 4 cars in real life. I have a Volvo S60R 2005, like this, exactly like this. 6-speed manual transmission, RTI navigation, everything. I have a 2022 Volvo S60 T8, the plug-in hybrid. I have a 2025 Kia Carnival Prestige hybrid, and I have a 2026 Cadillac CT5V. You're using the pedals wrong. Okay. You think I should drive like her mom, like using just one foot? No, buddy. If you ever raced go-kart, you know how to brake with the left. So that's what you should do. Not brake with your right foot. It's a Volvo, yes. Volvo with a Cadillac wheel, yes. Beloved, sorry, let me see. Beloved biker. Yes, I do remember you, man. How you doing? Do you iRace? No, I don't do iRacing. How's our force feedback? It's pretty good. 12 Newton meters. It's pretty strong. It's actually, I'm using about 60% right now. Buddy, you're crashing into the wall. I think you should listen, Jamaican. Come live stream and read the chat, interact with people, and drive at the same time. But beat my time first, like offline. I have a 7-minute time on this Porsche 992 and Assetto Corsa Evo. I'll wait until you do better. Why a Cadillac steering wheel? I have the Cadillac CT5V and I love the steering wheel. And I do drive the Cadillac here in the game a lot. I like it. Poor guy answering the same questions over and over. Yeah, I don't mind, man. That's why I live stream. You know, so I can share with you my passion and get people to watch my tutorials. Because I do have tutorials on how to get everything to work. If you want to download my Apple CarPlay, you can. If you want to get, like, the steering wheel, the tutorial is coming next week, probably, if I finish editing this week. I never said I'm going to make a tutorial on how to drive. Maybe I should. Because I'm pretty sure 99% of people can't keep up with me on the track. I know I'm not the fastest, but come on, come to Nordschleife with me. Let's see what you can do. Do the pedal shift work? Yes. How do you think I'm shifting? Like if I don't shift, it's not going to shift. See? Is that sound of a Porsche? Yes, sir. Favorite track to race on? This one, man. Nordschleife. We've got a low fuel warning here. So telemetry is not working on my on this game yet. It's still an early release. You think, does the RPM bar work on the steering wheel? Oh man, I want to make it work. I'm probably gonna find a way to get it to work. Problem is, right now the light bar here is CAN bus. It's LIN bus operated, So this makes it harder for me. I gotta find the codes. I could go to my car and sniff the CAN bus. I don't want to do that. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to find a sacrificial steering wheel and just knock it off and see if it's just easy, and then I'll do this here. Ooh, oh. Man, it's a lot harder than people think to drive and talk at the same time, especially on the track. I can do this on a highway at any time, but doing this on a track, it's pretty hard. And I'm getting better, but I'm still not perfect. Are you online on an online server now? No, I'm not. How did you get the idea of making this Volvo interior? Arduinos. Oh man, it just kept improving and going, you know. I don't know how to explain. It just started. Does the 700 include the PC? Obviously not. I mean, do I have to answer that? How much that bad boy cost? $700. Thank you, man. Thank you, Jiffy. Let's restart the server. So we got low fuel warning. So if I go for another lap, we're gonna run out of fuel. Oh, I can use the steering wheel buttons here. I forgot. I always forget to do that. Back to the pit lane. Yes. And then drive. All right. Most likely CAN bus. Yes, the problem is this part here is CAN bus. But you know what I want to do, Bo? Yeah, I want to see if I can pry this out and put a new bar here. And then I can use the wires that I know these are the wires. Like these guys, these are the wires for this. But if I put power here, nothing happens because this is LIN bus. There's probably a microchip here. So, man, I'm going to make it work. I promise I will. What does the 700 include? Everything sim rig. All the car parts. Includes all the wood, all the metal, all the carpet. Everything. Arduinos to get the buttons to work. It just doesn't include the TVs. It doesn't include the PC. It doesn't include... what else? It doesn't include the Philips hues, the Buttkicker, you know, all that kind of stuff. You can add all of those if you have the budget for it. Sorry, I missed a few questions, but Assetto Corsa, yes, we're playing Assetto Corsa Evo today. Do the driving tutorials. I can try, but there's a lot more competent people out there that could do that. Refat, I've seen you had that second setup. What is it? Actually, I have 3 setups. I have this one. I have the other Volvo S60R in my garage. And I have a BMW E60. Yes, it's quick release. Oh, got that. I had to press escape, restart. Okay, so yes, it's quick release. Did you make all of that? Yes, I did. I have a tutorial on my channel. Put the chat on the dash. Is that a projector giant monitor? No, this is a triple TV. So I have one there, one other here, and here. It might be easier to do CAN bus and reverse the codes. Yeah, but I don't know, man. I don't want to go into the sniffing on my real car. I don't know, man. Let me see if the lights are awful. The colors on this camera. How did you make this? I have a tutorial on my channel, Justin. Manual 2. Yes, obviously. This is a spaceball. Manual. Alright. How much did it cost everything together, including the PC, Buttkicker screens? If you add the cost for everything, that'd be... Oh, now it's off. I have to exit the game. Darn it. What about drifting? Is it okay to play? Yeah, you can drift. I don't know how to drift, but one could drift if they know how to. I'm learning how to drift. Can you do no hezi next? We're gonna do no hezi later. I want to continue on evolution for a few more minutes. I like the carbon on the wheel. Yes, I love it too, man. In my real car, I have real carbon here, but here's just a plastic insert. Do you recommend Moza? Yes, I do. Fast route. I do recommend Moza. I really appreciate your answering all the questions, but I'd really love to see you race in the setup. Sorry, this is the first time I'm watching your beautiful setup, bro. Thank you, man. Yeah, I can try to do a race, but the problem is while I'm talking to you guys and driving, my attention goes to both, and so I don't do either well. Thank you, Travis. Volvo S60T5 manual. Nice, sir. Yes, a Volvo owner. Let's go to single player. Let's go with the same car. Let's just start. See, I can't turn off damage yet. Let's go. Do a lap in a manual. Okay. You can change to a manual car. Does the CD player connect to your PC like a CD drive? No, it doesn't do that. It connects with the PC through the audio input, so I can play music or hear the engine through that, but it can't. Let me go and change then to a manual car. Let's put a... I like the Mercedes E90. Let's get that one. It's a nice car. Call of Duty Content 101. Bro ain't answering my question. Bro is answering about 300 people, bro. Thank you. I want to own a Sim Ford Focus ST, so I need to know many things. Tom, there's a guy that has a Ford Focus. Pretty cool. He has a Sonic Blue one. So now we're driving the Mercedes. Really? Why is the force feedback not force feedbacking? Strange. Let me just check here what's going on. Hey, Mermon! Do a race and stop responding to us. Travis, I like to respond, people. I think it turned on. Let's see. Yeah, it's on. Oop. So what time do you... God dang it. What's going on now? It shows it's on. Back off and come back in again. I love the boxy cars as well. Do you play BeamNG on your sim? Yes, I do. How much does all of that cost? $700. Not including PC or TV. I always love the buttons on the wheels. Yes. They gotta work. Likezão live. Valeu, véi. So it's kind of weird, wired to aux out or your PC. Yes, corrupted, exactly. So I can play, I can play songs on FM or AM or CD, but I also can just play the audio from the computer. That's actually simpler if you think about it, but yes, it does work. Guys, you do realize, use first person, beam builds, come on. Just watch my videos before you try to be the POV police. I was literally showing the car, kid. Mano, que volante é esse? Tá diferente do habitual. Esse é do Cadillac, cara. Drive an automatic. Why would I do that? When I said something about... Yeah, now it's working. I felt it. Do you think it's going to be better Assetto Evo or Forza 6? Oh, man, it's not even a competition. It's like you're asking, is it better to race on a Formula 1 car or a bike? Or a bicycle? Yeah, but still moving left. Oh, now it's working. Yes, awesome. All right, we're back. All right. Is it from an analog Volvo? Yes, Nikita. This is a Volvo S60R gauge cluster. O pessoal tá, mano. Tem dia que é assim, mas eu não dou bola, não. So now we're driving the Mercedes E1902 Evolution. And let's put the pedal camera. The whole interior is Volvo. That's pretty cool. Yes, sir. The only thing that's not Volvo here right now is the steering wheel, which I do have the Volvo one. Too fast here. What sim rig type do you use? What do you mean? This is a Volvo S60R. Is it much better than Assetto? It's different, but I'd say it's better out of the box. Not with all the possibilities that Assetto Corsa has. You can get Assetto Corsa to be pretty crazy. Dude, the boxy cars, they don't have a lot of aerodynamics, but I think they're still amazing. I love the boxy cars. Ayrton Senna drove this car in Nürburgring, and he won a race with other Formula 1 champions. Pretty cool. How is Assetto Corsa Evo? Do you think it's worth buying? I mean, it's worth buying. You gotta just keep in mind that this is a early release game, so there are a few, you know, kinks that you have to just kind of, you know, live with. Yeah, this is Evo. What other languages do you speak? I speak Portuguese and English. Are you on Nürburgring? Yes. I am in the Nordschleife. In the Tourstachen. Why Assetto Corsa does not have clutch bite point? Yes, it's annoying, right? The car usually dies. It doesn't have the bite. I don't know. I don't know if it's a setting, whatever. What is it? But it just doesn't. Is this a Moza shifter? No, this is a generic USB shifter. I agree, man. I love the 80s and 90s boxy cars, man. I do. Does the coolant and fuel gauge controlled in the game? Yes. I have the temperature gauge showing my GPU temperature, and my fuel is working, although this game is not sending the data reliably. So you'll see if I run low on fuel, the light will be on, but the fuel gauge will be showing like full. It's weird. It's the game. Tô brasileiro, Diogo. Yeah, it does this BS with any car, and it doesn't bite. You have to floor it to get it to work. No, E30, I don't. I think they have an E30 here in the game already. I haven't driven with it. We can go for a lap on a BMW. This BMW is so nice to drive here. Ooh, a little bit off. Got some just cosmetic damage. A little too hot there for this turn, but we're gonna survive. I did a race yesterday, 6 laps in this car here in Nordschleife. It's a blast. I love this car. What do you like more, E30 or 190? It's a tough one, man. I think I like the 190 just for sentimental, like Ayrton Senna won in this car, and I think that was pretty awesome. But I like both. Driving how I drive my stock Volvo. Yeah. Drive like you stole it, man. This car does not have a lot of grip, so I do have to go slower on some turns. Chevette ou Opala? Ah, Opalão, velho. Eu sou dos 6 canecos, cara. Eu tive um Ômega, foi meu segundo carro. but I don't crash. Well, if you drive this in real life, like this in real life, man, it's just a matter of time, I'm sorry to say. Going uphill here, and the engine is screaming. Ilham, what's up, bro? Al Yui, sorry, man, I don't quite remember you, but welcome back, then. We are in the tourist layout of the Nordschleife. I really hope that they turn on traffic for the tourists so we can drive like with other cars, like in the tourist days. I do remember you, Willem. Especially on the ring, real life is easy because of weather. Some parts on the track can be dry, some other can be wet. Oh, that is true. It's a huge track, man. So, like, sometimes it could be raining pretty bad on one side and just be bone dry in the other. That's a nightmare. No drifting here. Yeah, you cannot go wrong with any of the 80s and 90s, like Mercedes or BMWs. They were pretty cool. And Volvos. Got to be careful with the curbs here. Difference is people don't drive fast on that track. Usually first or even second laps, they do it very fast and then, you know, in the track for it. Yeah, I mean, that'd be cool if they would like replicate that, you know, few cars going fast, few cars going slow, like different, like a minivan and, you know, somebody driving with a truck, and then you find a Porsche, you know, 911 just ripping through. Misha. Martin RMG, bro, ain't a Formula wheel. What? Somebody said it was a Formula one? Oh, this one? It's not a Formula 1. It's a F1 GT3 style. Too fast here. This car does not have a lot of grip. My best time on the ring depends on what car. I didn't clock this car here in the tourist version. Yesterday, I was able to get a 7-minute flat with the 992 here in the tourist layout. Do you have real-life experience on the ring? No, I don't. I never driven in real life on the ring. So I did with this car 8 minutes and 28 seconds. This is a Mercedes, the 190E. Is this a Assetto Corsa Competizione? No, Martin. This is the Evolution. Let's get the BMW. Let's compare. So I did a 8:28, not my best time, but we can try to compare. What dash is this, Mikey? This is a Volvo S60R. Get the E30. Oh yes, Martin. I have a bunch of steering wheels, man. I have the CS Pro, I have the KS Pro, I have a Moza. This is the Cadillac. I have the Volvo. All right, let's fix the camera. Let's remove the steering wheel. I don't need the steering wheel. View settings. Wheel and dash. And apply and back and resume. Now we need to go a little higher, I'd say. And we need to just tilt a little bit up. There we go. That's pretty good. And we got to move a little bit to the left. It's just about right. What I try to do when I do this, so you guys know what I'm doing, is I try to make sure like the A pillar comes somewhat from where an A pillar would be, and here on the left as well, and also the side mirrors. So here's the A pillar. I'm gonna move like this, so it's too far. Here's the A pillar. The A pillar needs to be somewhere near. Every car is a little different, but you know, that's what I try to do. What dash is that? I answered. Do you know when the Mercedes-Benz GTR on Nordschleife was flying? Oh yeah, I know that one. I don't know when. Já experimentasse o Gran Turismo com Sim Racing? Não, não. Eu não tenho aqui o PlayStation, mano. Is this a Assetto Corsa Evolution? Competizione? No. What monitor is that? This is triple 65-inch TVs. Let's fix the rear view mirror, shall we? And a little up. There we go. And down. There we go. That's pretty good. So we are in the E30 now. Classic E30. M3. Boxy versus boxy. And I'm going to crash into the sign. I don't want to do that. Let's go back inside the car. Do a 2016 CTSV. They don't have the CTSV here, man. And stop spamming, please. What Cadillac are you running? This is a CT5 steering wheel, not the S. You have a Moza wheelbase? Yes, I do. I have the R12. Does Assetto Corsa Evo have a Ferrari F1 car? Yes, it does. We can go around on a Ferrari also. What Cadillac are you running? You already answered. Dá pra mudar tudo? Cara, muito bom isso, Pan. Dá pra mudar tudo aqui, cara. Where'd you get the Cadillac wheel from? eBay. This is exactly the same steering wheel I have in my Cadillac CT5E 2026. A little too fast there. There's a little bit more body roll on the E30 than the E90. No, I don't have a CT5E in the game. Man, this game, no. In Assetto Corsa normal, yes. This is Assetto Corsa Evolution. They're still not allowing mods here. How is it possible the speed will connect as well? Because everything is connected. The same way I got the speed, the RPMs, I got the odometer. Quanto custou todo o setup? $700, mano. Claro que eu não tô falando de TV e nem de computador. Com o sapão, eu não tenho aqui o sapão, velho. Thank you, Martin. Thank you, sir. Why not a Volvo wheel? Oh, I have a Volvo wheel. I just felt like driving with the Cadillac steering wheel. I like this steering wheel. Now my new favorite steering wheel. Do you feel like, do you feel the pull on the wheel like a real car? Yes, it has force feedback, sir. Why not Volvo wheel? I just answered. Don't spam, please. Great work. Thank you, sir. Aí deu mal pra mim. Guys, don't forget to double tap to like if you like what you're seeing, and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. I have tutorials and a bunch of videos, and I also do live streaming every morning about 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're driving the beautiful, amazing BMW E30. Classic 80s. Ainda não funciona os LEDs de cima, mano. Eu vou fazer funcionar ainda, você vai ver. É um pouco mais complicado do que parece, porque esse LED de cima é CAN bus. Looks like a Volvo to me. Well, I'm glad it does look like a Volvo, because if it looked like something else, I'd be concerned with your knowledge about cars, Eco Forever. How did you set up the RPMs and speed gauges? How did you install it? The full dash. I have all those answers on my channel. Link in my bio. This car is nice to drive. I would classify similar to the E30. The 190. The only difference with that Mercedes, the Mercedes had less body roll. This has a little more body roll. But grip is pretty similar, I'd say. Yeah, pretty similar. This slide here is what I got with the Mercedes also. How much did it cost to use? $700 in car parts, wood, metal, carpet, arduinos to get the buttons to work. That was about how much I spent. And every button here works. I can get the wipers, I can get the turn signal, everything works. Now it's on, time off. O que você acha do V99 PXN? Cara, eu acho que no Brasil deve ser bom porque é mais barato, mas eu compraria um Moza se eu tivesse dinheiro. Bro, why are you so rude? Rude? How am I being rude? I'm not being rude, and if I came across rude, well, I apologize. Is there any Chryslers? No. This game here is Assetto Corsa Evolution. There is only the vanilla cars here. We don't have mods, so no. Socks for this is criminal. What do you think? I should be wearing shoes in my house just because you wanted to see shoes? It's weird to see the Volvo interior with a Cadillac steering wheel. Once you get past that, it's not weird. I have the Volvo here as well. Does even the radio work? Yes, Mark. The radio does work. FM, AM, CD, and audio coming from the computer. Everything works here. Everything works. There's just no air coming out of my AC because I don't really need it. Don't drift. Welcome back, Carmelo. I do VR. This bit's very cool. Yeah, VR is pretty cool, but I get nausea. I'd love to be able to play more with the VR. I'm gonna try more. I have a PMax here and a Quest 2. PMax sent me the headset for testing, but I will give it another go this week. Are you willing to sell? No, Kirsten. I am willing to teach you guys how to build one. What track are you driving in? Gavin, I'm driving into the Nordschleife in the tourist layout. What wheelbase? The Moza R12. Can we go to the zoo? I mean, you can go to the zoo. I'm in Nordschleife. Ever thought about inverting the pedals? Yes, I did. In my tutorial video, I have the other Volvo I have. The pedals are inverted. I just don't believe it's necessary. Oops. See, the grip here is pretty limited. So I don't think it's gonna change much. I don't mind the pedals being on the ground, on the floor here. It just doesn't bother me. So I built the other one different, and I do prefer to have, you see that little yellow triangle by my brake? That's my speaker. I like to have the speaker free so I can hear it better. I mean, it's gonna be loud anyways. I just want to be, you know, clear. Well, thank you, Kirsten. Gotta be careful. This part here with the jump is super easy to slide off the track. Where do I get the build details? On my channel, man. You have everything on my channel. I have all the long videos there that will walk you through, and I'm releasing the tutorial on the steering wheel very soon. How to put a real wheel there? Exactly what I just mentioned. I'm editing the video, and I should be posting next week, I hope. Just need to finish editing it. Does your steering wheel have weight in it? Does this match the game good? Yes. All the force feedback is provided by the Moza R12. What Volvo interior is that? This is a Volvo S60R 2005. And I think the time is slightly better, but I think it's pretty similar. I said I did an 828 with the Mercedes. I did an 824 with the BMW here. 824 607. Can't you just do it in the car? What do you mean, do it in the car? What in the car? Is the dash from a Volvo XC70? No, this is from a V70 or an S60. The XC70 is slightly different, especially the center console. So let's take the Ferrari for a spin around Nordschleife, shall we? Why the socks? Why not? I don't understand. What is your wheelbase? The Moza R12. Ferrari, where's the Ferrari? Here. Let's get the Ferrari F2004. Whatever. Confirm. And let's get the steering wheel before we load the game. Otherwise, we go bananas. Since I took this one out, this is the Volvo steering wheel. People go, oh, why a Cadillac? I have a Volvo. I have a BMW. I have a bunch. So we're going to drive with the KS Pro now. What cars are there? Not a whole lot yet. How many times do people ask what your base is? Oh, dude. I think I get the same questions maybe, I'd say about 50 to 100 times on every live stream. But I don't mind. The only thing that I would love to people to read, because it's on the description of my video. You can literally see the wheelbase, the car cost, the parts cost, what I'm using. Everything is on the description of the video. But people just don't like to read. They like to write. Is that a Cadillac steering wheel? Yes, it's a Cadillac CT5 steering wheel. Do you know how to make the RTI work with an aftermarket stereo? Isaac, I do, but it's not simple. It's not something I can teach you like easily. What age are you, mate? I am 44 years young. Old tires. Careful. Let's try to avoid the curves, shall we? The curves are really high here in Nordschleife, and I say that as I go through the curb. Does your, what? I can't read the question. Do you sometimes operate a truck simulator or a car? Yes, I do both. It's not rare you'll see me driving a truck here in the stream. What about seeing movies? Yes, you can see movies here. The triple TV is pretty cool to watch movies. You can stretch it a little bit further. Yes, I know tomorrow is February 14, man. What about it? Valentine's Day. And don't spam, please. It's hard enough for me to keep up with the chat without anybody spamming, and then if you keep spamming, it makes it a little harder for me, especially if I'm on a racetrack. How do you connect the dashboard to the games? I have a tutorial about that on my channel. All the questions you guys have, I have answers on my channel in form of videos. And if you get your game dashboard working in one simulator, it works in all simulators. Because SimHub does it automatically. I use SimHub to, use the dashboard. Oh, that was close. You have a tutorial to make RTI work with the aftermarket stereo? No, I don't. My focus on my channel is sim racing, not real car. I do have my RTI working with my in my real car. I have an Apple CarPlay on it, but this is not the focus of my channel, so I don't have a tutorial. And also, it's a lot more complicated. Marcel, really? You gotta make me do this? Oh, it's so annoying. And I'm just gonna block you out the gate. I answered, and it's pretty annoying. Don't spam the chat. That's the only thing I ask. Just don't spam it. Super simple. In the middle of a turn. But that's annoying. I hate that. The only thing I ask is don't spam. Ask your questions. I answer when I have the chance. And if I miss a question, ask it again after a while. Like, give it a few minutes. There's a delay on the chat. And also, like, I'm answering a lot of people. There's a lot of people asking the same questions, and I answer them. I don't mind answering, but please, bear in mind, I'm just one person, and I can't read all the questions. Or if you wanted me to stop driving and just read questions, I can do that. Did you read my last... No, I didn't. You can send it again, Ted. Because the chat was spam, so I lose all the chats because it just moves on my screen. That's what happens. Whew. Almost fun. So we did a 7-minute with a Porsche. We did a 5-minute, 14 seconds. I think I can do a sub 5 with this car if I, get the right. Should I get Assetto Corsa Evo? I think you should. Support the developers. It's a pretty good game. Do I have fuel for one more lap? I don't think I do. Usually 2 laps are, and we're done on this one. So let me race back to the pit lane. I can't help your feeling, Dad. I'm sorry about that, man. But I can't help your feeling, buddy. Does it feel weird driving a single-seater car and that set up like a car? No, it doesn't, Johnny. John. Don't miss my chart again, please. Dude, come on. Do you have your favorite car to drive? No, both of my favorite cars are not in this game yet, man. I really wish they fixed that, but they're not here. Why are you playing F1 with that? Because I can. I was playing with other cars, now I want to drive an F1. Driving a BMW E30 before, now I'm driving an F1 2004. That's the beauty of a simulator, guys. Just because you build a car simulator doesn't mean you're not allowed to drive anything else. Also, I guarantee it's not more realistic to drive on a desk or a metal tube. So there's nothing wrong with driving a car here. Or a single seater or whatever you want to drive. Just drive. I drive trucks here all the time and I don't care. Once you're driving, your focus is on the screen and on the driving. I'm not focused on the radio here. How much cost? About $700. Can you add mods to the Evo? Not yet. I think you will be able to, Tabby, but not yet. You can't. Do you drive AMS? Yes. I like Automobilista too. Ow, too fast there. Damn it. A little too fast there. The game is called Assetto Corsa Evolution. Woohoo! What do you think about motion rigs? I think they're pretty cool. I have a Buttkicker here. It's not motion, it's haptic. But if I could, I would have motion. Absolutely. You don't need a lot of motion to get immersion. That's the cool thing about motion. If you get like a 1 or 2 inches of travel, you're gold. In fact, I played with some motion sim rigs that have too much, and that kind of distracts you more than it helps with the immersion, to be honest. You have Assetto Corsa normal? Yeah, that's a great game as well. Assetto Corsa is a very versatile game. You can play pretty much anything there. Shouldn't be on a lower part with an F1 car, but you know. Could you build it yourself? Yes. If you follow my tutorial, I think you can build it. Anyone can. I'm not an engineer. I don't know about cars more than anybody. I'm not a programmer, and I built it. I'm pretty sure anybody can. This car is so grippy compared to that Mercedes and BMW we were driving. almost lost my rear. Yes, this is the KS Pro from Moza. Their new launch. How much does a setup like this cost? $700. Too fast there. Ooh. Held it. That was so close. I thought I was going to crash from that wall. Let's see. Not sub 5, but a lot better. We did a 514. We did a 505 now. 505, not too bad. Does it have damage? I didn't even know that there's this camera here. Reverse. I think this camera is so weird, but I would have to move up like this, otherwise I can't see anything, and you guys can't either. And I could move backwards, but then I get the halo. Yeah. Maybe just about here. I don't know. I don't like this camera anyways. Okay, let's go and drive something else. Let's go back to the main. Thank you, E30. I think anybody can build this, man. Like, what a massive input lag. There's no input lag post launch. This TV is super quick, and there's no input lag here. There's always the armchair expert that watches a live stream that is being captured on a camera, streamed through a software, goes up in the cloud somewhere, and then gets compressed, destroyed, and oh, what a input lag. Give me a break. Let's drive in. Let's do some quick Assetto Corsa normal, and then we can finish with some Euro Truck Simulator maybe. Thank you, John. Thank you, John. Let's get the other steering wheel here. Let's drive a Volvo for a change. My Moza here. Gotta keep the sponsors happy. Where's the Volvo? Here's the Volvo steering wheel. Let's go. Should we cut the traffic? I think so. Let's go in Shuto Revival Project and start the server. Now the questions calm down. So let's drive the... Where's my Volvo? Where is my Volvo S60R? I want my Volvo here. I'm new to your channel and didn't see your videos yet. Do you maybe have a video on how to set up a drift car with suspension and gearbox? E30, I am not your best option to get, oh no, oh, here's a couple of cars. Now, why is it not? It is here. Oh, not here. That's so weird. Save, preset, and restart. I'm not your best source of options for, you know, drifting. I don't know how to drift. I wish I knew, but I'm still learning. Okay, so what's going on? Thank you, KBMY. Boy, this sounds like a radio station. You're listening to KBMY 103.5. It's not hard that I see you can drive. I mean, I can drive. It's just that I can't drift. My brain is wired to not let the rear go off. So I fight the steering wheel. That's what I do. That's my main problem. I fight the steering wheel. And I should stop doing that. But I can't. It's just I'm conditioned. You know? Wreckfest. I gotta buy that, John Matrix. I don't have Wreckfest. I was actually looking at it the other day. I saw a video Boosted Media posted playing Wreckfest. That sounded cool. Put the wrong one. Put the wrong Volvo. I gotta delete that one. This is 0. This is 2. Can I delete this car? Yeah. Okay. Go again. Should get some gas. What do you mean some gas? No, it will go up as soon as the game starts. The fuel gauge works, and because there's no game right now, it shows 0. Go with the flow, steer with the pedals. Better driving. Oh, sorry. Oh, it's the same thing. Yeah, I know all the theory, man. I do. I just get frustrated that I just can't. Oh, really? I haven't played Gran Turismo, John Matrix. I don't have a PlayStation anymore. I mean, I still have my PlayStation 4 somewhere in a, closet, whatever. But I don't have the PlayStation 5 yet. Oh, let me fix my camera here. I forgot to do that. Let me get my camera real quick. Where's the here? And let's get this needs to go up, and this needs to go this way. There we go. Now it's better. Yeah, it was cutting a little bit. Get the size window down. Let's join the server. Learn to slide on snowy roads. You know what's funny? I can drift in real life. I know how to. I know how to drift a car. I just can't in the game. Not that I've done a lot of drifting in real life, but when I was younger, I was in a farm and did a lot of drifting. When are you going to drive? Whenever the game loads, POV Rider. I'm loading the game. I'm not just doing nothing here. And if you ever get a chance, 2002 to 2005 Passat manual, 4Motion, all-wheel drive, best driving car I've ever been in. Probably very, very close to what you like about your Volvo. Heavy planted power. Yeah, and I got to tell you something, John. I usually like cars that are sedan. They have a lot of power, and that to me already makes it fun to drive. Sedans that are powerful. How old am I? I am 44 years old. Gotta move a little bit to the left. I gotta save this setting. I forget to do that. If I can get to 400. Yeah, that's good. So we are here in Assetto Corsa No Hesi server now, and we are in the Volvo S60R. 6-speed manual transmission, all-wheel drive, just like my real life, one of my real life cars. Oh, the parking brake, I forgot. I gotta invert it now. Can I say it's inverted here? Let me see. I'd be ashamed to have to go out again. Brakes, handbrake. Yeah, it's... Oh, no, that's not it. That's not the problem. My sim hub didn't start for whatever reason. Let's restart sim hub. How much does that cost? I spent about $700. You can watch a tutorial on my channel. That will walk you through the whole process. Sim hub is bananas. Which country do you live in? I live in North America. I live in North America. Tampa Bay area. I live in the United States of America. Where's my sim hub? Oh man, I hate when it does that. It keeps moving. End task. And let's restart it. The sim setup reminds me of the XT70 we had at home. Yes, sir. It should, because it's a very similar interior. Yeah, $300 in car interior parts. That's how much I spent. Now we're back. And okay, handbrake is handbraking. Get the lights on. Yes. Let's not get political here. I don't do that. I don't do politics. We are driving the Volvo S60R in the Shutoku Revival Project game track in the No Hesi server. This Volvo here is the base for this car. This car interior is a Volvo S60R, and the steering wheel, everything's from a Volvo S60R. Your dream is living in the US. Man, yeah, you gotta work for it, unfortunately, nowadays. Woo-hoo, let's go. Not drifting intentionally. And that's not drifting, by the way. Let's, hey, can you guys give me some space? Oh, thank you, Audi. Oh, got pit maneuvered by a Mercedes. Asshole. What happens when you go faster than 160 miles an hour? I'll give the question back to you. What happens in a car that you mod and it goes faster than the speed that it shows on your speedometer? Nothing. It just doesn't show anymore. It will bottom out, just like people say. When you bottom out your speedometer, that means you just reached the top speed of your speedometer, but you're actually going faster than it. So this car won't bottom out the speedometer because it's an original, like, OEM configuration of this Volvo. Ooh. Yeah, this car is not the No Hesi server car, so it is more realistic. So body shifts a lot more than you drive any other car here in the simulator. Driving like a true Floridian. Yeah, man. Florida people, man, driving. I get, man, I get all kinds of angry. I drive normal. I don't drive fast on the road. But I do get really frustrated, especially when people are driving on the left lane, camping out there. I think that's so annoying. Don't do that. Come on, people. You know better than just camp on the left. Like, it's so much that the right lane, the slow lane, became the fast lane in Florida. Like, truly, officially. If you drive on the right, you're gonna go faster than if you drive on the left lane. Because there's a bunch of people that think, oh, I'm driving at the speed limit. I can, you know, I'm a fast car. I can stay here. No, you can't. Are you passing? It's literally a law in Florida. The leftmost lane can only be used for passing. Yeah, Tampa is crazy. And the car scene here is awful. They just do takeovers and that kind of stuff. Like, I hate that. I'm more like the old style, bringing a camp chair to a cart meet, sit by your car and talk about your car, than those weird, like, let's do some popping sounds, let's do burnouts, let's do donuts. Like, go to a track, buy a simulator. Yeah, that's the old man in me, ranting and just going on. Some states it's illegal to pass on the right, yes. And some states don't have a law specifying you can't drive on the left, but most do in the US. I did a search the other day. There was somebody here on the live that was adamant that no states in the US have a law saying that you cannot just coast on the left. And there are. Most states actually say that the left lane is for passing, and I don't remember the way they say it, but the meaning is you should only use the left lane if you're passing, and then you should go back to your lane. Denny Duncan's ice cream shop. I gotta check that one out. I love car meets, man. They used to have a good one here by the Crate in Wesley Chapel, but it got worse and worse and worse. And they kind of shut it down because people were just being crazy there. They're doing burnouts and all kinds of weird stuff, and that will draw police, and that will make the owners of whatever place is allowing people to go just not want them there anymore. You don't have a local car scene? Well, better not to have one than have a bad one. Trust me. You can create one. Like, whenever I go to the Volvo meets, and I do go to the Volvo meets with my car, that's usually nice and peaceful. Very calm. We talk about cars. We trade, ideas. We talk about, oh, I did this. What mods do you have in your car? What are you doing? That's a cool Volvo. They use the turn signal in a parking lot. That's Volvo drivers. Yeah, that's the worst. I mean, they should enforce more, but at the same time, I'm not one of those people that go like, oh, I like when police enforce rules. I have my driver's license for about 25 years now, over 25 actually, and I never had a ticket in real life. Never. Not even parking violations. And it's super easy. I can give you guys the hack, the cheat code of not having a ticket ever. Follow the law. The sign says stop. You stop. You come to a full stop. You don't just look around and keep going. Oh, I don't care. The street is empty. I don't care. It says stop. Stop. Before the line. Before the line. Oh, but I can't see. Stop before the line. Inch forward a little. The sign says 70. Just keep it 70. Oh, everybody's doing 90. Okay, you can do about 75, 78. As long as you're not just going faster than everybody, you're good. This car has a lot of body roll at 200 kilometers an hour. I wonder why. Hello, Mac. How you doing, buddy? I'm ranting today. Bunch of ranting. Kiwi! Hey, buddy, you guys are showing up, man. I needed protection earlier when the live stream was working, because you know that my YouTube is weird sometimes. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. When it was working in the beginning, I had a bunch of haters. I was even losing my cool. Hello, Marcus. Man, you're making me miss my flash green Atacama V70R. Dude, you had an Atacama flash green V70R and you sold it? Oh, shame on you, buddy. They're so hard to find nowadays. Don't tell me it was M66. Don't tell me it was a manual V70R Atacama. They have street crap in NOLA that goes from 75 to 50. Downhill cops will get you even decelerating. Piebald, I don't know, piebald. Dude, I know it sometimes that could, you know, that is a little bit of sketchy. I'm not just saying, oh, police is awesome all the time. But you know that. So slow before. I mean, you have brakes in your car, so just use them. Slow down. You know they're gonna be there. You know that they have a speed trap there. Just, yes, it's sketchy, it's shady, but still on you, man. You gotta follow the law no matter what. That's my opinion. Ahmed, I'm good. How about you, man? We're driving the Volvo S60R here, and that's why I'm taking it easy, because this car wings a lot. Oh man, Spaceball! Jim! What have you done, Jim? It's nearly impossible to find a V70R nowadays in good condition that has a Spaceball, let alone a flashy green without a comma. This is Assetto Corsa, yes sir. Do the indicators work? Yes. I'm just not using them as I should. This works, everything works, man. I can turn on and off the wipers, the hazard lights. Oh, bigger house and kids priorities. Oh man, I know. I feel you, man. Yeah, I have only one kid. And not planning to have more. Are you rocking a custom server with a custom mod? Yes, I am, Jem. I am on my Volvo S60R in a server, so I had to put a password on it. I think it's really annoying that you have to do that, but I understand. This is Evo with traffic or just AC? I'm playing AC now. I know that my title says something different, but I was playing Evo for like about an hour and 40 minutes. I literally changed to Assetto Corsa about 10 minutes ago, 15 at most. It sounds pretty good, doesn't it, S60? It sounds pretty good, and I think the mod is pretty realistic to what a Volvo will accelerate to, with no mods. You can hear it. It sounds like an S60R, doesn't it? One thing I wish, I mean, I think I maybe can, I need to make the suspension stiffer, because this rocks a lot. Once you get the body rolling, it's so hard to keep, you know, on track. And I have the traction control. It should be helping me, but it doesn't. You have 4? Oh, man! Hats off to you, good sir. 4 kids. Well, no wonder you sold the the V70R, man. But I bet it's a blast. I love my daughter. I can only imagine having more kids. It's even more fun. Yeah. Oh, rocks! Hey, man, Drive Club. Guys, go check Matt Forte. I know we don't have a lot of people here, but if everybody checks him out, he is the guy. If you have questions about cars, this guy is the guy. Did you ever sell your Volvo? You told me you were going to sell it, the P3. Ooh, we just touched it. That wagon was so light over the rear body would roll. Yeah, it does. Mine is on coilovers, my S60R, so I don't have this body roll. But in the game, it reminds me of the original Volvos. Let's do the U-turn here. An illegal U-turn, but I'm a Florida man. And I crashed. Quite worked, but... Oh, wow. Are you driving a Volvo in the game? Yes, sir, I am. Oh, no, dude. You broke the latch? Well, I imagine you didn't break it. It just broke, right? Because of used time. There's a recall for it? Do they still fix it? It's fun and it's stressful. I have 3. Oh, man. Yeah. Kids are, you know, all in one. Fun, stressful, amazing, lovely, kind, crazy. Yes, S60R. That's what I'm driving. Oh my god, the body roll on my S60 is so bad because I'm on 230,000 miles. Dude, on stock suspension? Man, it's time for you to call FCP, man. Being a Volvo person, I bet you guys all know about FCP, right? FCP Euro. They're great for Volvo car parts. Ah, man. Thank you, man. Thank you, Todd Johnson Adventures. Thank you, man. Did that guy just brake check me? Oh, that's a lot of adjustability on that, man. That's nice. Coilovers will change the way your car handled. But you have, from your, based on your user, you have a Volvo S60 T5 manual, right? Does your have, because I know some T5s had the active chassis, the 4C. Does your have the 4C? Because it becomes a button down here. I actually have the 4C button. Funny enough, not here, but in my button box. I have a little actual box full of buttons from the other climate controls. I wish I did though. It's a 2002 S60 T5 2.3, and I have the M56 trans from an 850R. Oh, nice! You modded the crap out of your car, man. That's cool. Yeah, the M56 is a good transmission. It pairs well with the T5, and you have the best engine. There's a lot of owners of S60Rs that will change their engines to the T5 because the R engine, the 2.5 liter, it will crack. So you've got the best engine. It's the best engine for mods. Let's put it this way. You can easily get 300 horsepower out of it, and you can go way past 300 if you know what you're doing. I don't know if you guys follow, there's a guy on Instagram, Tommy, I don't know his whole name, Tommy whatever, Tommy R. He's got a 700, almost 800 horsepower Volvo S60R. I saw a pull the other day on a highway. It did 100 to 200 kilometers an hour in 3.2 seconds. Like insane. You see the speedometer going like, it's like in a game. It's like I'm playing with a different car here, and it just goes like super high. It's super fast. Oh, you've seen him, yes. Crazy stuff, isn't it? Yeah, I follow him on Instagram. I'm always like, dude, hats off to you, sir. That's a lot of power he got out of that car. I would never imagine one could get... Oh man, now it's good. I would never imagine somebody could get anything over 650 would be crazy. Over 700 horsepower? Oosh. That's crazy. I thought you were going sideways. Rich, I usually go. This car's not the easiest one to control here. A lot of body roll on this original S60R here. And we're doing like, it doesn't look like much, but we're doing 180 kilometers an hour. That's pretty fast. Like a game, bro. It's a game. What do you mean? Who said it? It's like a game, other than you. Oh, but you're not listening to context, buddy. The context was, I was talking about the Volvos. And there's a Volvo guy with a super fast. And this car in the game is performing very close to an original Volvo S60R. That's why I didn't understand where that quote came from. Yes, it's like in the game, because it's like in real life, this car is performing very similar to this one. So we're not doing crazy speeds here and the suspension goes all over. But if you mod it, it goes crazy. I'm about 280, 300 horsepower right now on a simple 12 PSI tune. I'm ready to jump to 18. Yeah, well, be ready for things to go bad on 18. Mine is 20 PSI right now. And yeah, I got some problems. User, what about in miles? I was talking about kilometers an hour because the guy is in Europe. His speedometer is in kilometers. I don't know what's up with people today. I got so many people that are super aggressive joining my live stream. I usually don't get a lot of aggressive people throughout my live streams. Today I got all the aggressive wannabes joining. I'm not saying you guys are. I'm just saying that there's a lot of aggressive folks here. I don't know why you chose to put the clown emoji on yours, user. Are you describing yourself, maybe? I don't know. That's kind of aggressive. Towards yourself. Oh yeah, that's Friday the 13th. Maybe that's why. That could be. That could be, Last Strike. Yo, Joju! Hey man, I remember your user just because of the the double O. Joju Lario. I like it. Hello, Roku! Welcome back, man. Long time no see. Woohoo. Almost lost it there. Yeah, I do. I do remember the user. I don't remember conversations we had. You might have been a person that came here and trolled me. I forget. I do remember the user, but I don't remember what the person said. Unless you've been here like a lot of times, then I start, you know, remembering you. Like Roku97 here. I know he's been here a lot of times. He was never a troll. Thank you, man. Thank you, Joju. I hope I'm saying it remotely right. Let's take the Cadillac for a last spin around, and when we get to the pits. I don't think I've driven the Cadillac today. Kinda correct? Thank you. Oops. Sorry, bud. We're just moving now, and it's a recipe for disaster. Told you. This car does not turn very well when it's too fast. You need friends in the UK, man? Buddy. Nick is not here today. Nick is in the UK. My moderator. Whoop, too soon. Hey, do you think we can see you drift soon? I missed that question, Mason. I don't know how to drift. I'm still trying to learn how to drift. My brain is so wired to not let the rear slide that I just overcorrect, and I can't play with the, you know, the acceleration and you know, the way you should. I just over accelerate. I just spin right out. I'm in America. I'm in the United States, Tampa Bay area. Not in the UK. We're probably close to the pits. Yes, we're close to the pits. Oh yeah, I do know how to drive. I'm not gonna say here that I'm the best driver there ever is, but I can go around Nordschleife and do a decent time. And don't judge my driving skills by, you know, cutting traffic, because I don't do this in real life. I don't think anybody should. And I think that's pretty dumb if you do. I don't care what you say. It's a matter of luck, not skills. Eventually your luck is going to run out, and you're going to crash. Oh, I did several times, Tennis Stick. I did try the other day, actually. We'll get the Cadillac. I can try to drift, but I look like a fly having a stroke. That's what I do look like. I'm running Assetto Corsa right now. A little more momentum. And I would be also on the line. Yeah, not ideal. That was not a great spin. I try. Let's get the Cadillac. How did you build that? And how much money was it? Firefly. So I spent about $700. And I have a tutorial on my channel, so you're more than welcome to check it out. $700 obviously does not cover the PC or the TVs. It's the sim rig itself. Now we're going to choose the Cadillac CT5V, and we are going to change the steering wheel to a Cadillac CT5V right here. Boom. Click. I love the sound it makes when he clicks. Can I ask you, do you use a custom PC or is it pre-built? It's a custom PC, Joe. Oh man, Roku, I was playing Assetto Corsa Evolution, to be honest with you. I spent like about 80% of this live stream. Sorry, I missed your other comment, Thelonius Bunk. Yes, I got the space ball. So now we're driving the Cadillac. Make sure the tires are the grippy ones. Yeah, they are. We are now in the Cadillac CT5V. And we do have the same steering wheel here. And how do I know? This is my car. The Cadillac CT5V. And why is it not opening? I mean, I liked my own post. No, wanted to do. I can turn it, but that's the steering wheel of the V. All right, let's go. Let's drive. Have you seen the regular car review of the Volvo S60? I have not. I've seen Doug DeMuro. Yes, Dennis. This is a brand new steering wheel. It's exactly like my Cadillac CT5V. Well, there's a minor differences, to be very honest. Like the V has a V here, and this is a mute button. The other difference is I have metal paddle shifters. This is plastic, and this is real carbon in my car, and here is just a plastic trim that I put here. What else is different? Pretty much it. And the V. There's a V here on the bottom that says V, Cadillac. Turn off the traction control. Put the point system down here. Is it showing? Yes, now it's showing. Here. Oh man, it's going over. Oh no, that's alright. Leave it out then. So yeah, I started to learn how to drift. Is it off? Yeah, this car is not great for it. I mean, I am not great for it. But see, I spin. Yeah. I look like a fly having a stroke. Fanatec wheel setup? No, Masiek. I changed it. I used to have a Fanatec Club Sport DD, and I changed to Moza. I have a Moza ecosystem now, the Moza R12. You ever play BeamNG on that sim? Yes, I do. I do play on the weekends, mostly. If you were paid $1 each time you were asked, oh man. Oh, I could do this for a living. If I would have, you know, $1 every time somebody asks that. That would be insane. I'd be rich. I'd be a millionaire by now. Did I lower the volume too much? Yeah, this car cuts a lot better. This car does not have the realistic, you know, body roll that a car usually has. And the lights are off. Let's get the lights on. You heard good things about Moza. Any input lag? No input lag. Not noticeable anyways. Not any more or less than Fanatec. I've had the Fanatec R12, and to be very honest, I only had one steering wheel that worked with 12 Newton meters. The power here is very comparable. Fanatec has this weird thing about not letting people drive different wheels in their system, and also blocking the Newton meters if you have a cheaper steering wheel. I had two cheap BMW steering wheels, and they would be limited to 8 Newton meters. Just because they're... Don't give me any BS. Oh, the force big 12 Newton meters is not gonna break a steering wheel. And if it does, your steering wheel sucks. That's, you know, that's what Fanatec should understand about that. But yeah, I'm not very fond of Fanatec, as you can clearly tell. I used to have it when they were good. I bought it like in 2021, my first Fanatec, the 5 Newton meters one, and then I had the power brick to add to 8. And that was when I began hating it, because their power brick was like super expensive, and people were buying like third-party power bricks on eBay or AliExpress for like a fraction of the cost, which it should be. It's just a power brick. So it's ridiculous. I don't like their Apple kind of, you know, protections around their stuff. No wonder they went bankrupt. They had to be purchased by, you know, Corsair. Yeah, I think for me, Moza excels in a few things. One thing that they do definitely excel is the ecosystem. You've got so many options, and the prices are very fair. Like this steering wheel here is $329. It comes with a little LCD screen. The buttons are super nice to click and turn. They're very tactile, great feeling, great weight on the steering wheel. And anything close from Fanatec, it's $500 up. To drift, use your e-brake to get the rear to start. Yeah, that's what I did, Pee-wee. I don't know if you saw it, but I just kind of overdo it and I just spin. I know the theory. What I don't know is how to get my brain to turn off and not bite the steering wheel. Did I crash? It was so gentle that I didn't even feel it. Thank you, JDO. Yeah, I do have good points here. I can do better if I'm not live streaming. My best points, however, were live streaming. My previous record was 1.1 billion points here in No Hezzy. Right now, I'm at around 437 million points. That's my best score after they did the reset on the point system. But before, I was like the best 7,000th place. Now I'm best 1,500, 1,421. Ooh. I was looking at the number. And also, it's about the speed. A lot of people think that No Hezzy is about going fast. It's not about going fast. It's about using all the lanes and cutting traffic in a way you go close to the other cars. Don't just go weaving in and out in one lane. Like go like here and then here. Go to the other lane, then go back there. Like do this. This will get you more points if you do this. And then go back here, back there. You'll get the multiplier logo points. And also, you got to keep the speed. The speed has to be around 110, 120 miles an hour. This is the ideal speed for cutting here in No Hezzy. That's where the traffic has a good gap between them. So you get a lot of people that come to my live stream and say, oh, but my best points is like 20 million and you just did 20 million like talking to us. It's because of the speed. I assure you that a lot of people that have like a low score, it's just they're just trying to go fast. Like how fast can we go? Like third, fourth, and fifth, and let's go to sixth. You know, here, and let's just go cut as fast as I can, and let's just eventually you're going to crash because the gaps are not meant for this. Like I'm trying to floor it right now. It's going to get hard really fast. I mean, you can do for a while, but you can't do for the record-breaking points. You know what I mean? And you crash. It's just bound to happen. Caddy wheel on a Volvo S60. Yes, sir. That's right. Yeah, going crazy doesn't help. Yeah, but still a great game. I love this game. Fun game to play. I love the server. I love how easy No Hezzy made everything. Like the points. You can, like, for streamers, this is great. Like, I can get the points, like, super big. I can reduce them. You know, like, this is amazing. I can just move them around. It's super easy to install. Oh, I got pit maneuvered by myself. That was on me. Ow, ow. Come on, guys. Give me a second. Gonna get kicked off. This speed is the best. I mean, you can go a little faster and a little slower. Obviously, the faster you go, the more points you get. But, like, what you're trying to do is stay alive to get the record. And I have the heavy traffic here on in no hezzy. Could have gone 4th gear there. The only thing is sometimes the gap doesn't let you use all the lanes. It's unfortunate. I wish it did. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Iwaki. Quiet, but I'm here. You can talk. Just not a lot of questions right now. The chat is pretty calm. I'm focusing on trying to get some points here. Thank you, Dawn. This is a PC. We're on a Assetto Corsa no hezzy server. Yes, a Volvo S60R interior. I'm a man on a mission. Yeah. I'm trying to get the point since nobody's talking. I'm trying to focus. But I can talk. I mean, I don't have to. If I don't get to my record, which is 437,000 million, that's all right. It's not like I'm going to be, oh, I'm sad. It's all right. With a non-Volvo steering wheel. Makes sense. No, man, I have the Volvo steering wheel here. The Volvo S60R is an amazing steering wheel. I'm just driving a Cadillac CT5V. So I'm using the Cadillac CT5V steering wheel. That makes sense. You can kind of see the name of the car on the bottom left of my my gauge cluster display. It's not showing the whole thing now, but you can see the CT5V. The game is called Assetto Corsa for PC. This is the No Hesi server. We are on the Shutoku Revival project track. You would call it a track. It's a free roam map, so it has about 190 kilometers of highways and Japan, you know, streets. Almost. I still got my 2 lives. I thought I was gonna just nick that rear bumper. Just trade some paint, but I did not, so we're good. Oh, did I just break my record? Yes, I did. Well, let's keep going. Let's see how far we can go. You almost thought for a moment I was driving a real car? Thank you, man. That's a big compliment for me. Yeah, that's a problem also. The live streaming AI things, they always think that too. That's why I get restricted on YouTube, TikTok, you know, and so on. I'm trying to work with TikTok to get my account on a safe way that it doesn't always try to say that I'm like driving. But it's pretty hard. They still are not there yet. Getting better. What is your specs? So I have a 4090 GPU, a 9950X3D CPU, and I'm with 64 gigabytes of DDR5. Now we're gonna get to the 2-lane. That's tricky. I hope I don't crash when I'm making the U-turn. But if I take it easy, I have another 5 minutes to get my record even better. Yeah, I've got the Maven Graphics filter. Maven Graphics has some pretty good filters, and they also allow you to customize as you need. So if you were here in real life with me, you'd see that my screen is a little not as bright as people would usually use it. The reason is it's a TV. It has a lot of brightness, but not only because of that, the camera has a hard time picking up all the brightness that comes from the TV. So it, you know, the dynamic range of the TV brightness and the dashboard shadow. So that's why I have some lights on the dashboard, and I have to bring the brightness down a little bit. Oh, now is the turn. I hope I don't crash. Let's see. And didn't crash. Don't touch. There you go. Good. All right, we got 4 more minutes. Yeah, PlayStation 5 is great, but when you talk about like adding mods to this specific game, there's, you know, very little
there's not a lot of games that you can compare because Assetto Corsa has been like hammered with mods and stuff. Like right now, there's nothing original about what we're seeing on the screen. The car is a mod, the track is a mod, the system, the points, the traffic, the weather, even the wipers. The original game did not have rain. So it is a lot of things that were not even here originally. So let's keep cutting and let's see how far we can get. We have 4 more minutes. How do the gauges work? I have a tutorial on my channel if you want to check it out. It's on my bio, the link. Nice Cadillac, bro. Do you still have your Volvo rig? Yeah, this is the Volvo. I'm just using the Cadillac steering wheel. The TV size, we're talking about triple 65-inch TVs here. I have 3 TVs, they're all 65-inch. They're 4K and 120 Hertz. How much did it cost? $700, obviously not talking about the TV or the PC. $700 covers everything car related. The car parts, the sim rig, the wood, the metal, the carpet, that kind of stuff. Wheels, what is the question? Pedals and shifter. So these are Moza R12 with SRP pedals, and the shifter is a generic USB shifter. If you consider the cost for those, I think you can get like a bundle for like $500, $600. I'm not sure. I didn't buy mine, full disclosure. Moza sent it to me. Moza sent it to me for free, so that's what I'm using. And I have the CS Pro and the KS Pro steering wheels right there. And we have all our lives. We have 700 million points. That's gonna be a good run. Oh, so close. Crash. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Let's see. We already broke my record. Let's see if I can get to 1 billion in the new point system, which is pretty much harder. Yeah, it's not as much as a lot of people think, man. Think about it. It's just car parts. If you have access to an old used car that does not work anymore, you can get the interior for free. And if you have a bunch of scrap wood in your house, you don't even have to buy wood. It's about buying then carpet and some arduinos, which are pretty cheap. I can get all the buttons are working with arduinos. You can buy a set of 5 Arduino Micro Pros on AliExpress for just about 25 bucks. Like, it's cheap, man. People come and say, oh, you spent all this money and you don't even have a car. I mean, I have cars, just a simulator. But yeah, you change the wheel. Yeah, I have several. This is the newest one. I am going to release the tutorial on my channel really soon on how to get the steering wheel to work with a Moza, the Cadillac steering wheel, that is. I'm editing the video. 1 minute. 1 billion points already. Let me focus here. I'll answer questions in just a second. All right, 1.1 billion points. And why is it not showing on my personal best? I have no clue. Because I did beat, and I am on an official car. What the hell? What the hell? I hope it updates, because I did get to 1.1 billion points. I'm gonna talk to the developers if it didn't. Come on, I'm on an official car, on an official track, everything. It was I gotta check on the replay. It was more than 1.1 billion points. Pretty good. And I'm late. I gotta go to work. I mean, I'm commuting to my home office. Just need to turn around and start working. I think we're almost at the pits, so let's go to the pits and then we're gonna end. Thank you, man. No, I'm not planning on changing anything on my dashboard. I still have my Volvo S60R. I love it. Getting new gauges would not work here. The Cadillac CT5V gauges is just a big screen that goes across the whole dashboard. That wouldn't fit here anyways. If Cadillac would ever send me the interior, yes, maybe, but not on this Volvo. I don't plan to change it, no. I do have the Volvo and the Cadillac in my garage, so I'm partially correct with this right now. It didn't save, but at all, like, it just didn't. Steam button deck, what do you mean? Have a great day. Thank you, Pee-wee. You too. Have a good night, man. But at least I got recorded. Oh, now it's like, it changed to personal best to 2,000? That's weird. But it improved my number. So there's something wrong here, or something different going on. I don't know. Total setup cost. Looking at getting a dash to build my sim setup. Life on high. I have a total price breakdown, and I have a very detailed tutorial for you on my channel. The amount of cost you'll find is about $700. So it may be even cheaper for you, depending on where you get the dashboard, the car parts. I bought my car parts at a junkyard, pick and pull type, and all you have to do is find my tutorial. It's on my channel. Subscribe, like my live stream, please, and then you'll be able to follow it. About 45-minute long, so it's a long tutorial, but I go in detail, a lot of detail. And it doesn't only applies for Volvos. I used the Volvo, but I built a BMW E60 and a Miata using the same process. So it does work with different cars. Do you have a video? A vibration? Yes, I do, Juris. I have a Buttkicker. You see the lights on my right foot here? That's the Buttkicker. How long to set up? If you follow my tutorial, I'd say not more than a couple weeks. Shouldn't take more than that. I'm not off. I'm late, but I don't have anything big to do today. I'm finishing a report, and I stayed up until late last night. I was working up until 8 p.m. So kind of did a little bit of what I was planning to do today. So I'm just getting to the pits, and I'm gonna end the live stream. Life on high. Thank you, sir. I'll check it out. I used to have the S60R. Oh, nice. 23 psi, buddy. Yeah, that I have about 20 psi on mine as well. Oh no. Yeah, when you put that much psi, mine, my engine also is kaput, so I'm swapping the engine. Absolutely, man. And if you're looking to build a Volvo, dude, I have the tutorial even for the dashboard, the cluster to work. Pretty straightforward. Not hard at all. Super easy. What game? This game is called Assetto Corsa for PC. And we're almost at the pits. And I broke my personal record today. I don't know why my personal best is not shown correctly, but I did break it. I did 1 billion points on a live stream. So I have the video to prove, and I have you guys as my witnesses. I need a tutorial. Yes, it's on my channel, Dawn. It's on my channel. It's for free. It's for everybody. Just go there. I only ask if you like it, please subscribe and like the video. That helps a lot. A tutorial on how to install mods on Assetto Corsa. Man, it's so easy nowadays. Just go to nohazy.gg and install their installer. The cylinder walls suck. Oh man, they do. Was that what happened to yours? How much did it cost your set? $700. All right, did we park well this time? Almost. We're on the line. Yeah, but I want to see. Oh, did I close that? No, I moved it. I don't want to. I resetted it. Oh, again? Why? All right. That's it, guys. That's my live stream for today. I hope you guys enjoyed, had fun as much as I did. I did have a lot of fun. And I will be live streaming tomorrow. Probably some BeamNG. I love BeamNG. I miss it every time I don't play it. We'll be playing other stuff as well, as per usual. I hope to see you guys again. I live stream every weekday from 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I also post tutorials. I have a tutorial coming up soon on how to get the Cadillac steering wheel to work on later, and with all the buttons working and all the things. The buttons tutorial is going to be a little harder to follow. I do understand that, but I will make another one in the future, trying to get a little easier for you guys. But yeah, this is an ESP32 with a 3D printed magnet here, so I can just pop the put the airbag cover here. It got the paddle shifters and all. So yeah, can't wait to post that video. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the notifications, and I will see you on the next live stream, guys. Have fun and enjoy your day.